Record. Okay, perfect. There we go. So sorry, guys. Welcome back. I'm just going to record this and share my screen with you. So welcome to team training tonight. Tonight we're going to look at how to use your Facebook profile to build your business, and also how to use our Facebook groups to build your business. And tonight's training is presented by myself, Una Closey, and Kate Hill from Perth. And it's the 13th of August, 2018. So my name is Una Closey. I'm a Pro 6 here on the Sunshine Coast. As you can tell by my accent, I'm Irish. I'm married here on the coast with two, a 20-year-old girl and a 23-year-old boy who's at university in Arizona. I've been a clinical nurse for 33 years and have always been actively nursing. I adore it. I'm very passionate about it. And I joined LifeVantage about 26 months ago, and it's another passion of mine. So welcome to all the new distributors here tonight. I cannot tell you how excited I am for you guys, because 26 months ago when we started this, or relaunched this here into Australia, it was sort of hard work, and it's been a bit of a slog for the last 26 months, but a very exciting one. And now we can really see some momentum starting here. And for all you new guys that are coming on, you seriously should be so excited about being in the right place at the right time with us. So we're all about activating our health, age less, activate wealth, and live more. So this is one thing that I would strongly advise every distributor on this call to do, is to learn this website inside out. It's a tool that we've developed in the last probably 2 months that has got every single thing that you could possibly want to know about LifeVantage and Protandem and everything else that goes with it. It's got all the peer-reviewed studies, all the training, everything that's in there that you would ever need to send to a prospect, or a prospective distributor or a customer. So we've started a group in the last 2 weeks that if you want to look at running to Pro 3, please ask your sponsor to add you to this group. It's a group that is very active, and we give a lot of encouragement and training in this group, and it's purely spontaneous. If it's something that you want to do and you want to focus on, then just please ask your sponsor or your upline to add you to the group, and we'll happily do that. This is amazing. So this is a very special promotion that we've got running, so that there's going to be an incentive for, if you rank to Pro 3 between August and October, obviously in Australia, there's going to be an offer of a private dinner with our CEO, Darren Jensen, at Leader Academy in November. And also not just a private dinner with him, but also a 90-minute questions and answers. If I could give anybody some advice, these events and incentives like this are worth their weight in gold. To be able to, our company is so small at the moment that you're never going to get these opportunities again, because we're going to grow so quickly after this. So good luck to everybody who's running for this milestone, and can't wait to see who's going to get these promotions. And it's open to everybody, so everybody has got the same opportunity. I'm back to getting started again. Our next training is compensation plan training for new distributors. This is on this Thursday, the 9th, not the 9th, Thursday, what is it? That would be the 14th of August at 8 p.m. This is the Zoom number, and we'll advertise that again tomorrow. But in the meantime, get used to using these 4 groups. So the first one is teamactivate.net, which is our distributor group. The second one is activatemylife.net, which is the group that I've already talked about, and I'll be going into a little bit more training on that later on tonight. And then our 2 Facebook groups, which is Team Activate and also Activate My Life. These are the 4 things that you guys need to focus on, please. upcoming events. We've just had July and August where we've really, you know, gone all out and given huge information and had a lot of amazing speakers on. And we've recorded every one of these, and they're all in our Team Activate website as well. So these are the last couple that are coming on. Victoria Booth, she's the next one on the 15th of August, and she's a nurse. And then we've got Grace coming on. I'll do one. And also the last one to finish out August will be Brandon Cunningham. And guys, if you haven't seen this guy before, you need to get on, because he will blow your mind away. He's a really fantastic presenter and gives a lot of content. Upcoming events: Global Convention on the 24th to the 22nd of October. There's a huge contingent of Australians going out to this, myself included. I can't wait to go. Registration is open now, and flights are pretty reasonable still at the moment. And the big thing about this as well is that you get 100 points towards the Irish incentive trip next year. Also, with upcoming events, we have Leader Academy, which is on the Gold Coast from the 30th of November to the 1st of December. There's still an early bird on the tickets for this until August the 15th. And events build your business, guys. So please, whatever about getting yourself to the events, try and get some of your distributors or even of your prospective distributors there as well. And a special promotion. Gee, I have to say, to this beautiful little courier for me today, because as I said, I'm a bit of an IT dummy. From the 14th of August to the 28th of August, this is a special that's coming out. All orders over $260 will receive free shipping. So that's a really big incentive as well for people. So advertise that to all your people. I believe Pam said that she's going to do an email blitz on that as well. So hopefully all our customers is going to get that. The latest thing with New Zealand is that Charlotte has said that the auto-ship error has been identified, and they're working now on postage, cost, and delivery time. They're also working on a strategy with corporate to launch distributors over there. So that's huge again, you know. So these guys have been working really hard. And I know a lot of people like from Perth and other parts of Australia have been working with customers in New Zealand and really focusing on keeping them very positive so that we can actually now start to have enough sales go through that corporate will look at launching a distributor program over there. So that's really, really exciting, and thanks everybody who has made that happen and who's remained positive in this. Current incentives at the moment, this is the Pacesetter incentive. So that is if you get to Pro 2 in 30 days of joining, or at the end of the following month, if you've joined on the 2nd or after, you get a $125 cash bonus and a bonus for the incentive trip to Ireland. And also you get $125 if you maintain that the following month. And bonus Ireland points for the sponsor as well. So woohoo, here we go. And then you also, if you get to Pro 3 in 90 days of joining, or at the end of the 4th month, if you've joined on or after the 2nd, you get $312.50 as a cash bonus and bonus Ireland points, and $312.50 if you maintain it for the following month. So that's, you know, that can build up to a really nice little windfall of money for everybody. And the biggest thing is bonus Ireland points for the sponsor as well. So Ireland, who wants to go? I mean, I'm sure everybody wants to go, and I can tell you guys, that's exactly what it really doesn't look like. It's absolutely beautiful. So do you have a plan? Do you know exactly what points that you need to get there? If you don't, because the points are a little bit different than they were for the Bahamas trip. So, but you've got 10 months to, accomplish this. So everybody, it doesn't matter whether you're getting in now or whether you're Pro 5, Pro 6, or Pro 7, everybody can achieve this. And there's all different levels as to what we can achieve. So work with your sponsor, or, you know, just contact any one of us, and everybody's happy to help you look at doing a strategic plan for this. So printing announcements. A lot of people have spent a lot of time trying to get a very compliant postcard together and a business card that, as I said, will remain compliant and that can get printed. So if you go to teamactivate.net, click on Library Marketing Tools. In on that, you have a Pretandem postcard and also a business card. And I know some of the girls I saw got them posted, printed today, and they look absolutely beautiful. So thank you for everybody that was involved in that. And these are the cards themselves. So here you can just see that you can put in, you can upload it to Canva, and the instructions are on the teamactivate.net of exactly what you need to do. And you can put in your name and your phone number and your shop at whatever, your URL. So handling problems or problem handling protocol. Please, guys, any issues or suggestions, please go to your upline as your first point of call. That's the way that we really want to move forward. We don't want people putting any issues into groups or, you know, private messaging people. You know, we're all very open in this company. So the standard port of call is go to your upline first. Any market suggestions or system change suggestions, please contact Pamela Ferry, who's our general manager. And you can get Pamela on pferry@livevantage.com. So now we have the gorgeous Kate Hill, who's joining us from Perth, Western Australia. Kate is a Pro 4, and she's going to take us through a short presentation on the importance of your Facebook profile, not your profile as it's written there. So please excuse us for that, but I'm sure Kate is going to do an amazing job. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, cool. Look, thank you so much, Una, for coming on. I was very excited to come on with you. I love Charlotte, but it's just great to share the screen with you as well. You know, you've become a very good friend of mine. And it's just fantastic to see all these newbies, isn't it, Una? Lovely new faces, looking eager and keen. And, you know, you really, guys, you have come into this at such a great time. I am overly excited about what we have with us. I always have been very passionate. I've been a registered nurse like Una, Nurse Power. We have a few nurses with us, and I've been in the company for 12 months now. I'm in Western Australia. I've come from England, so I've been here for 26 years, but I've been nurse for 33, and I've been looking after children with cancer. And this has now become my full-time thing. It's just such a passion to me. I'm so excited. So anybody out there, you think that you've never done network marketing before, you're not an entrepreneur, hello, we can all do it. We all have the ability to do this, okay? So my training, I've become a little bit of a ninja networker. So I'm part of a ninja team, and we do Facebooking. So I like to look at our Facebook profile. And when I came into this business, you know, I was told you need to sharpen up my Facebook profile. And look, I had my friends on there, and I kept thinking maybe I should get another Facebook, because I didn't want to be spamming them and making them think that I was all about something selling now. And I was quite nervous about it. But absolutely no, you don't need another Facebook profile. You need to just set your profile Facebook up correctly. And it's not a spam. We don't spam anything, as you know. We're just telling a story. We're creating curiosity in our world, in our environment, and we're inviting people in. So, you know, network marketing is called network marketing because we like to network and we like to meet new friends. And I don't know about you, Nina, but I have met so many wonderful people. It's just a side product of, you know, the networking. We're actually networking alongside people that help us as well, and have stories to tell, and it's wonderful. So, you know, keep your Facebook open to strangers, and people will be attracted to you. So Facebook, let's go on to the first slide, Una. Setting it up is so important, guys, because, you know, 2 billion people use Facebook. That's massive. So, you know, we've got a world out there, and please, everywhere you go, talk, you know, just ooze that passion. And, you know, everybody needs Pretandem. We know that. So keep talking about it everywhere you go. But, you know, Facebook is very powerful. 2 billion active users. So it's a perfect place to have that funnel created. So, you know, I do a bit of work with Simon Chan as well, and funnels are great because if you've got nobody in your in your little funnel, if you've introduced to the product or the business, you're not following up, there's nothing there, guess what, guys? Your business is not going to grow. So Facebook, you can put people in. You can create a world where you don't know people, but you can say, hey, look, I've got an opportunity here, or a product. You may or may not be interested, but would you like to take a look? And that's what it's about, having a funnel, so you have people in it, so you know you can follow them up and then close and put them on the product or put them in your business. I've got people in my business now I never met before till I got on Facebook, and one of my very, very great distributors now, I found her on Facebook, so it was brilliant. So we set up in the most important processes is to set up that Facebook right, okay, guys? And there's 8 easy steps to follow. So let's just go through those 8 easy steps. So firstly, you've got to understand your target market. Now, what's your target market? Your target market is the people that you want to attract into your business. Now, as a health and wellness and pretend everybody needs it, well, we're pretty lucky because our target market's just about everyone. So, you know, if you're in a weight loss, well, you're only going to weight loss people, you know, target people who want to lose weight, or, you know, if you're a skin product, you've only going to target people with skin. But, you know, we're really lucky. We're targeting people, you know, of everybody, but particularly people who are interested in their health and wellness, and it's a big target market. So you're looking at country and culture. Now, say, you know, we all look to our back gardens first, and I think that's right. We should be looking in Australia to bring people in. But, you know, you might want to say, okay, I want a team now. I want a team in England. So, you know, you need to Facebook, you know, in the target in England, and that's a whole different time frame. You know, there's no point in putting posts up in the middle of the day here because they're all in bed. So you need to target the audience. You need to know your audience. You need to know the race, the gender, what they're interested in. And just imagine if you were going into their Facebook page, you know, what would you like about their page? That's pretty much what it is, what their values are. So you need to keep your Facebook really clean, really professional. So here it needs to be professional, relevant to the market. Now, when you're doing your profile picture, and I am more than happy to look at any of your profile pictures, any of your pages to see what I think. But you need, like, the first picture of yourself, it needs to be only you guys, you know, not your children, which we know we all love, and our pets and, you know, all the rest of it. I saw one recently with, like, actually it was just like a basket of animals. So you need, you know, when you're branding yourself, people need to recognize you. And if you imagine, so, you know, when you're looking at messages in your messenger and you have that little circle that comes up with a face, I know now whose face comes up. And there's occasionally I'll look at one and go, oh, who's that? Now, I know some of them are very specific. So you need shoulder to sort of here, and just very simple, very smiley, very nice. If you've got blonde hair like me, have a dark background. If you've got dark hair, have a light background, and you really stand out. And try not to change that profile, because that then brands you. They say, oh, there's Kate Hill. There she is. Oh, she's popped up again. So it becomes your little, you know, your little thing in your profile. So yeah, keep it only. You need no pets, no children. That's it. Cover photo is the one at the back. So be original. Yeah, be original. It's just about creating your personality, your interests, your strengths. You know, say you're into your family. Put, you know, I've got a beautiful picture of my family up there. You know, if you're into fitness, you know, health and wellness, all that, put you know, something outdoorsy, whatever's relevant to your target market. So, you know, people put quotes there sometimes, that's okay, but, you know, just something fun, and what is it about you? It's all about you. You know, we can brand ourselves, you know, as pretender, but guess what? There's trillions of us. There's only one of you. Brand yourself, not the company. You know, not the business. It's about you guys, and brand yourself. Step 4. On with Una. Step 4 is about me. So you know that little bit where you talk about yourself? You need to create that curiosity. Don't put, I'm an entrepreneur. I mean, you can, but you know what? So many people are put off. Who does she think she is, an entrepreneur? You know, don't hide behind multi-level marketing. And as Eric Rohr says, you know, I talk to people about I'm a nurse, and I'm in multi-level marketing. I'm a network marketer, and I'm proud of that. Be proud of it, guys. Don't hide behind it. But in your Facebook, create that curiosity. I'm on a mission to help as many people as I can with their health and wellness. I help people with, that sort of thing. Create a curiosity. Don't put I work with LifeVantage and pretend them, because guess what? They look it up and they're gone. They think you're spamming them. And they're gone before you even, can be attracted, that have a conversation with them. I've got a lot of people since I cleared up my Facebook page that just come in and they go, oh, what are you doing? They see my little world and they want to know what I'm doing. But I don't even hardly post about product, to be honest. But they like they like my Facebook page. I look like I'm enjoying myself. I look like I'm healthy. I look like, I've got a positivity about me. So it's creating that. Limiting words. So make it quick, simple, snappy. No big, long sentences. People don't want to read, and don't mention the company. So focus on where you work, where you live, where you're from, and don't mention the company. And if you're in 2 countries, brilliant. Put UK and, Australia, because that will attract people too. So step 5, remove the spam. Nobody likes spam or unclear messages. Untag yourself. So, there's a bit on Facebook and people tag you, and I've been tagged like in a drunken night, looking a bit dodgy. And so it's not probably what I want to create out there is, So I always look at my tags now. So I say, oh yeah, that's a good picture of me, or it looks like I'm having fun, or if I'm really looking like I'm, it's not professional, I don't let it tag. So be very careful with the tags. Make sure that you're not tagging people's other tags. Remove irrelevant posts from your feed. There's people come in and try and spam you with, Candy Crush and all sorts of stuff. It looks naff. Don't do it. Get it off. No, it's repelling, all that. And hide the spam on your timeline. Yeah, so step 5, clear out the crap, basically, and keep it nice. Planning posts, oh my gosh, so important. Understanding the best time to post. So like I said, if you're in a market in Australia, you want to post in Australia, look at timing, okay? So in the morning, what do? What do people do? Get out of bed, look at the phone, have a cup of tea, 7 o'clock, perfect. They're going to work, they want to have a little look. They're going to scan and scroll through their Facebook. So, put a little post in there. In the day, really, it's not great to put a video. Did you know that? Because they know that videos are noisy and people can't do a video in the day because they're working. So actually Facebook will not post videos in the day. So don't do it. It's not worth it. The algorithms of Facebook are very, very special. They change a lot, but they don't like videos in the day. So understand your target market. Monday to Thursday, early morning and evening, 7, 8 o'clock, perfect timing. Friday night, people are out and about, don't bother. Saturday's okay. Sunday morning, people, do their thing, go to breakfast, go to church, all that. So what do you do in your posts? Okay, and this is kind of really important. Photos, images, videos. Okay, so like I said, videos are great, but don't put them in the middle of the day. Evenings are fine. All 3 get seen, shown, and impacted the most. Facebook Lives are good. Text do not attract people to your post. So if you are doing a little post with a text on, always go to Google and find a little picture, because the photo attracts the people and then they look. Okay, so posts about, well, I'll go into that one in a minute, but you really don't put loads of words. People just go, oh, scrolling on. Like, it needs to be impacting, it needs to be simple, and it needs to stand out. Step 8, understanding what to post. So here we are. We call this the RVL principle. So it's about the amount of times that you post. Over-posting, under-posting, critical. Over-posting is 6 a day. Don't do it. Facebook don't like it. They won't show you posts. And you know what? Everybody will go, geez, she can't be doing very well. She's sitting on Facebook all day. No good. Yeah, how can you be a successful business person if you're sitting on Facebook all day? So 1 to 2 a day is ideal. Any less, not great. Like, as long as you get 1 a day, it's great. And you focus on these 3. It's called results, value, and lifestyle. So, don't be always posting about pretendum and oxidative stress. Do you know how many people go, oh, oxidative stress, what's that? They get bored by the whole NRF2 oxidative stress shit. Like, they just really want you to, they like to see you having results, like, oh my gosh, you put something like, oh, I won my incentive trip. Oh, that was one of my highest posts. Value, they love quotes. Quotes are good, but just really validate it and put something from your heart. I have a lot at night, so I do a little good night post about, value and quotes, and it's nice. I say a little bit about how I feel, and they like that. Lifestyle, everybody loves pictures of your kids and all that, and it's, you know, it's valuable. It's about your strengths, your personality, and who you are. So step 8 is understanding what to post. It's important. Put it out there. Put it out there, and just brand yourself and what you think that people are going to like you for. Next slide. So yeah, just before I get into the gold nuggets, this was a different thing. So, you know, look, the algorithms of Facebook, I just want to talk a little bit about. So when you put a post, and the other one is milestones. That's a great one. So if it's a birthday, if it's a wedding, if it's an anniversary, they love it. Everybody loves it. And so when somebody comes on and comments, so that you want likes, you want comments. Now, when somebody likes, cool. If they like with a smiley emoji, that's even better. If they comment back, because Facebook love interaction. And so you go, thanks very much. That's really nice for you to say that. I look beautiful today, or you know, all that. And then they'll put it out to more people, so more people see your post. And in terms of posting product, you know, be compliant is the first thing, the most important thing. Be compliant. Don't be putting diseases up there. We're not curing, treating, mitigating disease. You know, you can put stuff about how you feel, you know, about, you know, the health, nutrigenomics. It's okay. Some of the most powerful posts, testimonies I find, and I put my hair up today. Hey, 45 likes and comments all over it. How do you get that? They love to see results. They love to see you as a person and what you can do and what's changing your life. I had somebody recently just phone me up and say, can I meet you? And I met them, and they said, I don't know what you're doing, but on your Facebook, you're living a great life and you look great and you're happy. What are you doing? And they signed up that day. So that's what Facebook is creating, you know. So, you know, keep it clean, keep it great, target your market, send me your profiles and I'll look at them, and just get more friends. So, you know, I think, Una, were you going to talk about Facebook groups? Yeah. So Una's going to talk about groups, and that's sort of attracting people into your life that you can, you know, put in your funnel basically. So my golden nuggets, so when I did this Facebook training before, and I apologize because some of you probably have heard all this before, but I do have a follow-on from this. I didn't record it because I was a bit of a novice to the whole deal, and I didn't press the record button, and I haven't actually managed to even work it out. So I've done this again, but I have another one to follow on, and I will do that shortly. I'm sure Charlotte will let me do that. But at the same time, I had a Simon Chan thing, and as Una said, is, you know, you really need to get to events. I was told right at the beginning of this business, get to events, a leader, a winner, you know, somebody who is successful goes to events. And what that creates, and Una will definitely back me, is it just fuels you with more enthusiasm than you even have, that you know that you're in the right place, that you know that you've got the right product. You get this amazing training from people, and you walk away going, oh my goodness. And, you know, I'm in Perth, and we have always had, you know, training over there, over the eastern states. And yeah, it's not easy, but you know what? I have tried my absolute best, and I have been over there probably 8 times now, and it's kept me focused, it's kept me driven, and it's kept me really positive, and it's kept me ranking. And so I really encourage you all to try and get to them, get on your training. You know, even if you can't get on live, watch the training and get on Activate, Team Activate, and go through those stages, because you need to know them. They are brilliant. They are given to us on a plate. No company that, you know, seriously, companies don't do it for us, and Charlotte has done this for us. We need to just grab it and run and duplicate it. So the golden nuggets, I went to Simon Chan, and, you know, he's a brilliant leader. He trains Charlotte as well. And, you know, you become a leader when you decide to become a leader. So you guys decide you want to be a leader, and you can do it. Any single one of us, from every single, you know, lifestyle, job, anything, we can be a leader. You know, I've got a leader hat on now. I never in my life thought I'd be network marketing and being a leader. And I'm telling you, I'm taking it the whole way, and I love it. Lack of action will hurt you more than the wrong action. Seriously, you know, just action. You've got to take action, lest nothing will happen. People don't want to join needy people. Don't be needy. We're not needy. We have something in our hands that is magical, that is brilliant, that is peer reviewed, that is the only thing that we have in this world that is reduces oxidative stress and is a natural form. Hallelujah. Trust beats skepticism. We know the skeptics. Don't worry. Trust. Talk less. Now, this one was and still is my challenge. I cannot help but talk. When you're talking to someone, stop, listen, find their pain, hoe into it. You know, even if you've got a mother in front of you, oh, I'm so tired. Oh my goodness, you're so tired. Oh, I've got this thing. It could really help you. You know, talk less, listen. Nobody's born consistent. You have to learn it. And seriously, I'm on a learning curve that you would not believe. Consistency, daily actions, DMOs, do, and you'll be successful, okay? Make it simple. Don't overplay it. Seriously, this is simple. We don't have to talk too much about the science. I'm a nurse and I was talking science. No. Reduces oxidative stress, free radical damage, you know, body's ability to switch that pathway on, bang, that's it. Make it simple. You know, don't overcomplicate it. You don't need them, but they need you. So, okay? So don't be desperate. You know, I feel like I have something in my hand that every single person needs, and it oozes from me, and people want it from me. That's all you need to do. Have it in your mind that we have something everybody else needs to know. So
hey, can I just ask you one thing, please?
Sure.
Just, you know, when you say, and I know Charlotte touched on this at one stage, and I can't remember the answer to it. When it comes up in your newsfeed or in your homepage that people have got birthdays, because I know that's a big thing to connect with people. Yeah. Do you actually go in and say happy birthday on their profile, or there was a thing about, do you actually send it in Messenger? That Facebook recognizes it more?
I'll tell you what I do, and this will make you laugh, but it's a ninja networker. You don't actually do it on the day. What you do, and this is a real ninja hack, so don't tell anyone. You go in the next day and you actually sing happy birthday to them on the voice call. Have you any idea?
Messenger.
On Messenger. So you go on Messenger and you sing them. Doesn't matter how bad you sing. And you sing them happy birthday. And you say, I'm really sorry I missed your birthday yesterday, but oh my goodness, I hope you had a great day. I'm going to sing you happy birthday. And Simon Chan does it to every single person. He sang me happy birthday. And it made me smile. It seriously made me smile. And so I go in now, and the next day, because, you know, on the day, they're all busy, right? And they've got hundreds of people wishing them happy birthday. How great is it the next day to get somebody singing badly, happy birthday, I'm sorry I missed it. It's special. And you make that person feel special, and they remember that. So do it on Messenger. And just, there's actually a site that you can do, like, you know, the Marilyn Monroe, and you can pretend to be Marilyn Monroe and you sing.
I don't think so.
But you don't need to. Just you know, do it the next day, or you don't have to sing it, but do it on Messenger. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Kate. That was absolutely brilliant. Just 1 second. I need to plug this in. Sorry, I nearly ran out of battery there. Sorry, guys. So I'm just going to, Kate, thank you so much. That was excellent, really excellent.
Thanks,
so I'm just going to minimize this now and get onto my own screen. And I'm just going to spend about 15 minutes just going to do a little bit about groups, guys, if that's okay. All right, let me just get rid of all this. So one of the biggest things that we've got at the moment is our own Facebook group, which is a really, really important tool, Activate My Life. But why is social media so important? It's really the vehicle to stay in touch and connect and grow your database with those 2 billion people that Kate has been talking about that, you know, are active to you on Facebook. So 80%, and this is the statistics of Facebook users, prefer to use a brand that's being branded on Facebook. So that's something to really think about. And Charlotte told us before that Darren Jensen stood up at one of the the global conventions and said, and he's the CEO of our company, and he said, if you're in a network marketing company, you need to use Facebook to grow and learn Facebook now, because the world is changing. So no matter, you know, like I've been a bit resistant to it, you know, but, you know, we all have to do it. And if Kate and I can do it, everybody can do it. So, I mean, you know, we're so far so good tonight. We haven't done anything wrong. So I'm just going to go in and show you our Activate My Life group. So if you go into Activate My Life, and as I said, this is the group. And if you look just even strategically at this group has gone from 2.5 thousand customers or, you know, clients that are in there. That was in October, and we're now at 9,136. So that in itself can show you the power of what groups can do, you know, and how powerful it is and what an important tool this is. So if you go into Activate My Life, and this is a group that we can put everybody into. It's a secret group. So the biggest thing with this is just, if you've got somebody, a prospect, a customer, a distributor, it doesn't matter which, just ask them, you know, are you interested, you know, because obviously you have to develop a little bit of a relationship with people first, because otherwise you're not just going to spam them to put them into any group. So you're just going to say to, you know, your friend or whoever, your cousin or your auntie or granny or whatever, and just say, you know, are you interested in me putting you into a group? It's a health and wellness group that gives you tips, etc., on a healthy lifestyle. And then they're hopefully going to say to you, yes, I am. So what you do then is they have to be your friend on Facebook. This is really important, because otherwise it really makes it difficult for you to join them up. So you're going to just go in here and you're going to go add member, and you're going to put your person's name in there. And then one of us in the admin group will approve them. And then what it's really, really important is, first of all, you've asked them, would they like to join the group? And they've approved that. You've put them in. And then you please, please, please always welcome them. Because otherwise, again, it just looks as if you're spamming people by putting them in. So you just go into comment. And if you don't know what to write, just take it from somebody else. Just, you know, go back up the page here into comments, and you can just copy and paste something. And then come back down here and you just go at, and always use a capital, so say like if it's L, it'll bring up all the people down here that have got L at the beginning of their name. So it could be Lisa, let's just say Lisa, it could be here, Dion Lifestyle, anybody like that. And then you can add them to the group and just say to them, you know, you can use the search bar, because again, what you don't want to do is you just don't want to add them and do nothing. You need to keep them engaged. You need to keep it informative. You need to keep it entertaining. You need to actually see whether they're joining the group in the first place, because there's no point in tagging them in something for rheumatoid arthritis if they have got diabetes. So again, as much as we're saying that we don't cure, treat, or mitigate disease, when we're putting them into this group, we are encouraging them to use the search bar so that they can, you know, see some testimonials from people. And again, we're safe because it's a secret group. We're not saying that we're curing anybody. And the biggest thing is, guys, this is your group. It's not anybody else's group. So use it as if this was a business for you, that you're putting this is your funnel that you're putting everybody into. And that is one thing with this group that we do. We do not take anybody else's people. So because there are X amount of people who are admin for the group, they always consistently, when somebody is added, they will always look and see who's added that person. So those people, as much as I don't say that they're your people, they are your people because you added them. And then get them to encourage their friends to add people to this group as well. So that means that you're, you know, creating good contact. But again, stay in contact with them. Just don't put them in and leave them there and expect somebody else to do it. You know, we've got 20 people at the moment who are keeping this group, and I have to give a big shout out to everybody, you know, because it takes a lot of time, you know, to consistently make sure some people are posting every day and making sure and welcoming people. You need to be responsible for your own people as well, because this is a gold mine for you. So when you do, so you add people, you tag them, and so it's add, where am I now? Add, tag, and message. So send them a message, okay, and say, you know, can I help you with anything else? How are you doing? Do you like the group? Would you like anything else? So they're the important things. The biggest thing is find out what's of interest to them. So as I said, these are your people, you know, get them to add people to the group. And you'll see when you add them, like here where Denise has added Wendy, when you add somebody, it comes up in blue. If it doesn't come up in blue and it comes up in black, it means that they actually are not part of the group. So be careful with that, that you make sure that they turn blue, all right? Otherwise, they either haven't been approved or they're not a friend of yours on Facebook when you've tried to add them, all right? The other big thing with this group is a couple of times a year we do giveaways, and we do maybe a Saturday where maybe about 10 of us will do some lives and really promote some product giveaways and make it exciting for people. When we do that sort of thing, you can actually then advertise it on your own Facebook page as well, you know, and use that as a tool. So that's really all about on that group. So the other thing I'm just going to go into is about how to generate leads from other groups. And I can't do a PowerPoint on this, guys, because I'm trying to show you at the same time. So what you need to do is, another great tool is if you find groups that have a common interest with you, okay? So there's two different things that you can do. You can either find a business group, or you can find a group that it's an activity group or a hobby group. So there's very different ways of approaching this, because if you go and look for a business group, for me, and everybody is different, it's a little bit colder because you're actually not building that relationship with people, and this really is a relationship building activity. But the other thing is that if you're looking for a business group, people know going into it that you're promoting business. So it's sort of like, well, I'm here, I'm going to promote my business, you sort of like it or not. Whereas if you go into the activity group or a hobby group, that's more of a warm and fuzzy feeling where you have something in common with the people in that group. So it leaves a much better feeling that you're not spamming into that group. So find groups that you've got a common interest with. So say like with me, I could go in maybe to something like this, and I have Holistic Happenings Ireland, or, you know, because I like a lot of holistic stuff. So if you put in holistic, and you can put in Australia or Ireland or wherever, I'll just go Holistic Happenings Ireland there for you. And that'll bring up this here. And so what you can do here is, if you look across, you can either get a page, which I don't really want to get a page because all I can do is like a page. I want to go into a group. So I've got so if you click on groups, you'll get the group. So here, there's just one group, Holistic Happenings Ireland, but we'll go through some other stuff. So if you click on that, and it'll come down, and it'll tell you here, or it should do, usually who the admin is. It doesn't say it on that one. Let me just see.
Go to members.
So here we go. Here we go. This is the admin person here. So Joanna is the admin there. It's really, really important that you develop a relationship with the administrator of these groups, because they're the influencer. And so I always message and befriend the administrator before I do anything. So, and then what I say to them, I thank them just for allowing me into the group, and, you know, find out, you know, sometimes different groups have got different days that you can actually post some content yourself, or, you know, interact with the group. So when you go into what the group is about, it normally gives you, you know, a spiel about what you can and what you can't do. And you really need to be congruent and abide by those rules and not do any spamming. So if you become friends like with the administrator, that's what I normally try and do. Share with them, you know, what you like about the group. And the thing is, everybody loves recognition. So if you can give that person credit, you know, for creating the group as well, that really, develops a relationship with them. So please do not sell or pitch on any of these groups. Develop the relationship. You know, you don't have to have an agenda, because this is a relationship business. So with groups like this, and you could go in, you know, so different strokes for different folks. Like I am not going to go into a group that has got anything to do with IT because I wouldn't know anything about it. I'll go into groups that, you know, have got maybe things to do with nursing, or I actually like dog groups myself, you know, because we've got dogs. And at the moment, I'm developing a relationship with some clients who have got horses. So I'll go into an equine group. Yeah, I mean, that's another really good thing to do. But, you know, so if you know, but for some of you guys, you've got nothing to do with nursing. So nursing isn't going to, you know, float your boat at all. So it could be a crochet group. It could be a knitting group. It could be any sort of a group, a baseball group, a tennis group, anything that you can actually go in and say, oh, hey, you know, my son wants to be the next big basketball player or whatever, you know, how do you suggest he goes about this? And it might be someplace. Also the location, you know, so you can do, if it's local to you, it could be Brisbane or it could be Cairns or Guatemala or wherever you want it to be. So make it relevant to you so that you can talk about it. And then Simon Chan has said to use the CLAM method. So that's CLAM method. So what you do is you go in and first of all, you comment. So you'll make a comment, you'll go into somebody's post. I'll just go back out here and just have a look here. So you could go in here and this lady is saying, is there a lady in your life celebrating a big birthday or retiring? You know, so they're obviously selling something here. Well, you could just go in and say, oh, that's a beautiful gift or whatever. I know somebody who I'd really like to get that for, or I know somebody that I'll refer somebody on. So it's just to be able to go into those groups to create some comments on it. And then always like the post. Always go in and just like some posts because that's going to create some traction as well for you. And then add them as a friend. But before you add them as a friend, you can actually comment and ask them, would you know, are you okay if we become friends, blah, 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 you know, and then most people say yes, and you request them as a friend and they accept. And then the last thing then that you do is you can then private message them and build up a relationship. So it's not like spamming. So you're actually, after going through the process where you're creating this relationship with people, and it's something that you're looking for, that you've got in common, and the questions that are related to the group, you're going to say, like, you know, well, how long have you been with this group? You know, share useful links. You share some positive tips with them as well, so that's how you create those bonding relationships. So that, I think, is really that all I've got for you tonight, and it's about time because we have got
Can I just say one thing? Can I just say one thing, Una?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, look, it's not about Facebook actually, although it is, you know, what Una said is it's just go into those groups and make relationships, build relationships, comment, add value, and they'll want what you want. But the thing that I really want to talk to you about is Academy, okay? Academy is coming up very soon. People are starting to get tickets. I cannot express to you how much that changed my direction with LifeVantage. I thought I was going to Academy to learn about Pretendum. I didn't learn anything about Pretendum. I learned about the business, how people operate, the integrity of the business, the pure, you know, love about health and love for each other and self-development. And it kicked my business seriously, and I will never do anything else. So, you know, come to Academy. It's a weekend. You know, get a ticket. We all have fun. We learn so much. You meet so much, and you know, it'd be great to meet all you guys. I've made friends, you know, with lots of you. I've never met you, so I can't wait to see you at Academy. Don't you agree, Anna?
Yes.
So, you know, seriously, think about it. And it's in the Gold Coast this year, so it's just going to be back-to-back fun and education and you know, serious business. So yeah, look, I really look forward to meeting you all there. So thanks, Una, for having me on tonight.
Oh, you're very welcome. And I do agree. I've just seen in the comments about a few of the girls said two to three groups at a time. Absolutely. I only stick to 2 and I concentrate on that because otherwise you're just all over the shop and you're not building relationships. And, you know, most of us have other jobs as well. So just take the time and focus on the activity and not the results. That's really what I've learned in this. Yeah. All right, so thanks to you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. I hope that you learned something, and we will put up the, I hope you understood us. But take care, and we'll see you again next week.
See you all.